Hello and welcome to With the Director. Today I am on the iconic couch used... I'm kidding. This is a couch that we filmed the Mindless Show on. Obviously not the regular setup because it's just a singular person. I do have Pierre off the camera here.
Hello.
So, in this very short series, I say series because it's going to be multiple episodes, each video tackling each individual episode of The Mindless Show for Season 4, aka the rest of it. Why I'm doing it? Because I just pretty much want to give a small explanation away as to what inspired me to do particular elements of each episode and the overarching narrative, just because I think it's a more creative look at how I did The Mindless Show for the rest of it, comparing that the first 3 seasons had really no creativity to it. Outside of just put up camera, have us talking. Yeah. So the trailer, let's talk about the trailer. This was definitely a mock-up, just more or less a concept to what we kind of wanted to do in the show, but not really. Like, you had the elements of who the guests were, the fact that we're on a chair and all that. It's like, oh, it looks classic Mindless Show setup and whatever. And you kind of had this position of maybe a villain, you know, the person in the mask, played by Lachlan in this case, who would of course reprise the role as the quote-unquote villain in the final 2 episodes. We'll get into talking about the villain in a later episode of the show, probably the psychology one, because that's one where we really talk about the villain as a character. Yeah, and so it was just me and a few mates of mine. We went around and just shot a bunch of different stuff. You had the fight scene, which would end up being reprising itself in the final episode, I think in a better looking manner than what we did in the playground. It gave you the tone of it's kind of comedy. You got your obscure stuff. You had the surreal parts that I had of me with my brothers laughing at me. Of course, I used in a later episode, which was the intention for that scene. But of course, each part of it, the trailer pretty much was representing something that will be in the show in some facet. So of course, us talking on the couch, the potential comedy, the potential action scenes, and just bizarre things that could happen more cinematically. And of course, the more surreal stuff. I think that was my phone, actually.
It was.
And the surreal stuff, you know, like, again, my brother's laughing at me and how it's all, like, symbolic if you analyze it this way and whatever. More or less, I found that was just fun to film. It was very bizarre, and I very much enjoyed it. I don't know who the hell is messaging me right now. But no, I enjoyed it. I think a lot of the audience did too. It was just a completely different thing. It was completely enjoyable, and I might do something like that in the future, just a mock-up of some random stuff that has no actual lead into anything. It's just fun to do. Cool, alright. See you in the next video, I guess. Episode number 2, comedy. Yay. So of course this is the trailer one. I didn't really start off as the trailer one, didn't I? That's alright. It'll work its way out. Yeah, that'll do. Bye.